and Nintendo
Special
Direct Partner
event.
Showcase back
Switch
to
it to
back.
special event.
First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Oh, it's Indie World Showcase first and then the Direct after. Sound is okay? That's good. I'm just bumping it a little bit lower because like I feel it might be louder than me. Also, hello. I thought I banned those. Is it because of the underscore under the B and E? Damn, they're getting creative.
And I'm Andrew. We're back with more indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
All right, it's time to lay our cards on the table.
It's like the Silk Song contest indie.
Wait, why is there a Joker in my hand?
Here's the deal.
Oh, Balatro? Yeah, because I remember Balatro was like taken off the Nintendo Switch for a while because it was thought to be gambling. What? Huh? Oh, not in The Witcher. It's a Witcher expansion in Balatro? Like, is it just card backs? Or like, are there like additional Jokers? Because like I'm seeing card backs, but like so far the Jokers on top have been the same. And yeah, I was expecting this because like we saw Balatro in Dave the Diver, so I guess it's a two-way thing. Amogus, of course. Of course. Okay, wait a second. Those are pretty cute. Look, Balatro is slowly starting to become the new Shovel Knight of the era. Because remember when Shovel Knight came out and then Shovel Knight literally appeared in literally every indie game ever? Balatro is starting to become that. For a card game, which is a weird one, that's for sure.
Els capítols inicials del joc mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove neva dels perills del seu món. Però al final del joc, una neva més gran i ferotge es convertirà en la protectora de la seva figura materna, l'Alba.
El equipo ha estado trabajando duro para mostrar una conmovedora perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
Like, I forget if there wasn't already a release date announcement of this. Because we've maybe seen like multiple trailers of this already, but maybe now they'll be like, you know, see if it's still a 2024 game. Because it's definitely like they're definitely like showing a lot more areas than they used to. So like I think it's starting to finally like maybe get to that golden point. Because I know their previous game Gris was definitely more of like a puzzle platformer. But I'm actually curious to see like how much of a like refined an action game this one is. Assuming that it is more on that. Wow, October 15? That's a lot nearer than I was expecting. Because my mind was thinking November, December. Especially with it being the first time they announced it.
Creep and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing
also,
with mysteries.
I was about to be like Binding of Isaac.
In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this is no
that
time
just means
to
more
celebrate
responsibilities with the same pay.
Of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles and creepy corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life, each with a story that's interwoven with Moth.
Not everyone will be friendly, though. Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue choices, and be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices influence how the story progresses.
Guess it's like trying to sort of do an Undertale thing where it seems to like change the battle depending on like the situation.
Buzzes onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
A weird one, that's for sure, but definitely unique.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed friend and the original creator Fahmi, we created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was the
I still have
co-writer
yet
of
to
Coffee
try
Talk,
Coffee
Hibiscus
Talk.
and Butterfly,
Like,
alongside
at best I
Junkie
can
at
see
Toge.
it's
Hi, I'm
similar to
Ogawa,
that of
a writer
Valhalla.
and English to Japanese
I would
games
assume.
translator. I had the privilege to work on the Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Maybe a little bit more
we
on
are
the
thrilled to
cozy
announce that
side.
we are partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last
Like
year
episode 3?
to come up with a story that retains the cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are fond of, but at the same time brings something new to the table.
And now, we're very proud to announce an exciting new game for Coffee Talk fans.
Coffee Talk
Tokyo!
Ah, that makes a lot more sense now with the translator also being there. Sorry, for a second there my mind was like, cafe in Japan? School? For those who know what school is, you know. Look! It was a thought, okay? What? They cater to all kinds of audiences. It fits. But yeah, like all I know from this franchise, it's definitely inspired by Valhalla, but definitely more on like just the cozy side. No like underlying thing. As far as I know, at least. Maybe there is. Like, if there is, then well, you know, it's secret
Let's
well
check
kept.
out some upcoming
Or people are very
downloadable
good about not
content
spoiling
that will
it.
take you to new and unexpected places.
Discover a miniature clockwork world
We've
in
seen
the
this
Sea of
before.
Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC.
Right.
Gear up for a journey full
Yeah,
of
another-
oddities and wonders
another
in
RPG which I have
Valir
not
and
yet
Zale
played,
will
which is
have
really
to play
good.
by new rules to put a stop
There are too many
to a
RPGs.
cursed
Long story
carnival.
short.
Zale will transform into a skillful juggler, while Valir will dazzle as an acrobat.
No, I'm like, new job
Together
classes, or
with
is it
new
like a
playable
new
character Artie, they'll
story?
explore new areas and battle.
Okay,
through
thank you for
dangerous
answering my
dungeons
question,
in their
trailer.
quest to save the world of Orlage.
A malevolent spectacle
No,
awaits
that's very
when this
Earthworm
free
Jim
DLC
similar.
for Sea of Stars launches
The
on
trampoline
Nintendo Switch
thing.
next spring.
Oh, still a ways away.
Hey, get out of my
Shrek?
swamp!
Sorry, Amber, but just like onions,
No!
the swamp
What do
has
you mean
layers
you're cleaning a swamp?
that need to be blasted away.
Ugh,
Why are
fine.
you cleaning a
I'm
swamp?
over
It's
it
supposed to be
anyway.
dirty.
A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid DLC for Power Wash Simulator. Feel like an all-star.
It's like
as
how
you
how
wash
very
away the
timely.
grime
I
covered in
recently
fairy tale
rewatched
maps
all
from
of
the
Shrek 1 to
universe,
4.
including Shrek's very own swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
Don a shiny suit of armor with a new night-themed
Oh,
character
that's-
model.
that's good.
And get your power washing game on when the Shrek Special Pack DLC
You
makes
know
a
what it
splash
should have
on the
been?
Nintendo
They
Switch
they
system
really
this
should
fall.
have made it the opposite. That you're not
Hi, I'm
cleaning
Sam,
every
and I'm
inch of the
Toby.
swamp,
Our
but
team
you're
has been working on a
dirtying
new
every
game
inch
called
of the
Morsels.
swamp.
You play as a mouse fighting against the forces of wicked cats, using magical cards to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters. It's a challenging road
That arm
set in a
looking-
grungy, whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter, which is a genre I love. Since then, with the help of Sam and our programmer Iggy, we've been able to turn it into something much cooler and night efficient. I hope when people play Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's personality.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Thank you.
Ooh, Annapurna! Annapurna always gets the really interesting looking ones. Okay, so immediately feeling very Gungeon, Enter the Gungeon vibes. With transformations? So instead of having different guns, you have different transformations, I think. Though the art style, or rather, the way things move. Okay, wait, never mind. The art style pops. That was a pretty good looking shop. Like, if anything, like that, I've honestly felt that a lot recently nowadays, where games recently have been like going so hard on their art style. Like, extremely so. It was that way even with some of the games that popped up during Gamescom. Like, you know, it feels easy to think like, oh, we've already seen like how different games can look, but like, you know, time and time again, we're shown like how much more it can, or like how much else there can still be done.
Right. Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything, a game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much everything.
With 100 dateable characters.
Look, so clearly one of these has to be the computer, right? Like, if one of them is the computer, then you've pretty much got Miku.
Become besties with Shelly the Shelf. Or come to despise Doug. Your overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I mean, if you sexualize that, then I guess it isn't so bad.
Lux the Lamp is all right. But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in flirtatious, branching dialogue with these fully voiced characters as you get to know them and form meaningful relationships.
Perish the thought, swashbuckler.
Look, look, the only tag they need on this game is, look, feel free to objectify everyone. You are obliged to objectify people here.
Launches on Nintendo Switch, October 24th.
Hi, I'm Sienna, the lead artist on Peglin.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder of Red Nexus Games. The two of us created the first version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies.
Because I thought this game was like out. Well, has this game been in early access the entire time?
To help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
Ah, Switchboard.
The dragons have been stealing your gold for as long as you can remember.
Like I haven't tried this one personally, but I've seen it. It honestly looks a lot of fun.
With the power of pegs.
Like a very unique genre for the roguelike space.
And hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more pegs you hit, the more devastating the blow.
Yeah, and then like other things that also changes the type of ball you toss. Differs.
Orbs. Some can split into multiple copies. Others will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
The pegs themselves have some peculiar properties too. They can explode.
But I always I think the thing that always interested me or confused me when I thought of these, I'm like, how do people like design the maps for this? Like, do they actually think about how the balls will bounce and interact throughout them? Or if it looks good, it'll probably be fine kind of like idea.
Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
Timed console exclusive. Ah, later today? Damn. For a second there, I was like, Emoji, the movie game? And then it eventually went to like, oh no, is this Funko? Because they had to face proportion of it a little bit. But now it feels like such an amalgamation of like, you know, Roblox plus Funko plus what? Human Fall Flat kind of like character. It's like it's all of those characters at once.
Okay, follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
You're doing great so far.
Is this a sequel?
Hey, careful. There's a Andrew.
Oops. Let's try this again.
Is this a sequel?
Scoot.
Jump. Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
Or was this never on Switch?
Oh. All right, let's slow it down. And jump.
Got it.
It's like,
We make a
memories
great team.
of
Now let's try it with 8 players.
of VTuber streams a few years ago.
As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer.
Pico Park 2! It actually is a sequel!
Navigate levels full of
Oh no!
and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle-solving
Well,
skills
we
to
know
find
what
all
everyone
the
is going
keys
to be
and reach
playing
every
when this
level's
releases.
exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships will be put to the ultimate test.
Did they just make I
Get
Wanna
ready
Be the
for
Guy
multiplayer
co-op
mischief when
version?
Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo
With
Switch
that
as a
button
timed
going
console
upwards, I'm just
exclusive
like, that was
later
an I
today.
Wanna Be the Guy troll.
Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to the Nintendo Switch system in the near future.
Wait, has Shovel Knight not yet been on the Switch? Hmm? I thought that was one like been there since long ago. I wonder if you're actually like managing your like restaurant there based on the title. Ooh, Metal Slug Tactics. I'm still looking forward to this. Like, I remember trying the demo of this, and I'm like, I was legitimately surprised by the additional mechanics they added to make it like fast-paced, given with how little characters you have. Yeah, Plucky Squire is also another one which like literally everyone who has been able to try it is like saying that game's gonna be special.
Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower.
It's the
over there.
TMNT
What tower?
roguelike game. Oh, Pizza Tower. Look, I heard pizza, I went to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had a 50-50 chance of being right. Another game I have yet to play, but probably should, especially since I like platformers. I just wonder, like, how readable is, like, actually playing the game. Still one of the most, like, uniquely looking games out there, I'd say. Though I do remember, like, someone was making a mod of, like, an anime-fied version of the main character. Like, literally painstakingly recreating, not just, like, tracing over the existing animations, but actually making, like, animations that fit the style, but with an anime girl main character instead. Like, I forget the name of the mod, but I'm pretty sure you can Google. I'm pretty sure it's Googleable.
We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
Like, maybe I'll Google it after
Big
this.
thank you to our indie
So we can, like, find
community
it.
and partners making games for Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all things indie on the Nintendo Switch system. Stick around for more exciting news and updates in today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Alright, so I'm going to assume...
right now. Until next time, happy gaming!
Since this one was 20 minutes long, well, roughly 20 minutes long, I'm going to assume the Nintendo Direct is 40 minutes long? To like fill up the whole hour? But yes, we will see if people call this a good conference or not, if Silksong is here or not.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners.
Sorry, Silksong, you're not here.
Get into the headlines.
Based on that statement alone, I'm sorry, Silksong is not here.
Into place.
Alright, the game where a dude is like trying to like
celebrate the 40th anniversary of Tetris.
Wait,
with a compilation
is this
of
the one I'm thinking
games.
about?
Experience the
oh no,
1988
a different
Famicom
Tetris
version of
game.
Tetris.
Because I remember seeing an indie game where someone was like trying to like change up the rule set of Tetris.
Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Gaiden. And more in this interactive museum, including the games shown here. In addition, enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across the series.
And looking like
you can also
PvP.
Watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its key players. Tetris
part of the
Forever drops onto the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Interesting.
Plus, the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Switch Online this winter. And be on the lookout for a Tetris 99 Maximus Cup event, also coming this winter.
Maximus Cup? What's that?
Speed into the unknown. Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure. After receiving a mysterious distress signal, you'll venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved.
But does it play like Tony Hawk, where you just get score? No!
Filled with all sorts of alien structures, from scorching sands to wavy waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard to match your riding style, solve puzzles, and gather resources to boost its speed, steering, gravity, and more. Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds or in the
Look, there's gotta be some kind of like score system in this game for the tricks.
No stone unturned as you explore every corner of this vast planet. You never know what or who you'll find. Star Overdrive launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Looks like it could be
next year.
straightforward fun.
Do whatever floats your goat.
The Goat Simulator remaster.
Remaster.
Oh my god, that frame rate!
We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure,
oh my god, how is this game lagging on the Switch?
Wreak havoc on anything and everything.
Isn't this game like old?
Join a yoga class, antagonize the locals.
Look, all I'm saying is the Switch Pro needs to come out sooner.
And unlock customization options, from fashionable nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes to goat variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty goats. So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in two-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop.
Maybe we could have used some time more polishing, but I guess it's out.
The game launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Here's a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo Switch.
Huh? What? A remake of the first? Huh? Wait, huh? You can't just stick that in the middle of like a montage? That's huge! What the hell? Bro! No way! Well, shit. Guess I now have an excuse to finally try to see if I can remember the franchise again. Because I did technically play the first game and the second game, plus, you know, the other games, but like, look, it's been so long, I've forgotten everything by then.
Is this SpongeBob? No, this is Patrick. The silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this physics-based sandbox adventure.
A Katamari game with Patrick?
Make some hilarious
okay, maybe not.
By performing whimsical skydives.
Okay, just a platformer. I thought you would actually like just roll around the map.
Off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes to make the world more Patrick-y. And he's not the only
I mean, this thing is just unabashedly a Patrick game.
Sandy,
which, if that's what you're looking for, I think, like, that's exactly what you're getting.
Turn out the lights.
No, maybe that's sometimes that's all you need.
Of his mind.
October 4?
SpongeBob SquarePants, the
Pretty soon
Patrick Star game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th. Pre-orders begin later today.
But still, like, that's such a crazy reveal to just stick in between. A Trails in the Sky 1 remake?
Okay, let's get started. Ready.
I still can't. Like,
the latest entry in the fitness boxing series is punching its way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added features make it easier to train more regularly. Use Quick Workout to jump into an exercise program.
Then now that just makes me wonder, like, if they're remaking the first one, are they going to remake the second one?
Done, try going the distance.
Because why would they stop at the first? They gotta, like, make the next one, right?
You'll practice with your instructor.
I don't know about third. Like, I heard third was kinda like, it's not bad, but like, it definitely didn't feel like as much of a necessity as the other two, in a sense.
There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones. Plus, you can change their hairstyles. Let them motivate you as you work toward your goals.
Nice.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on the Nintendo Switch system December 5th. This is going to be a match to remember. 8
right.
Capcom fighting games are brawling.
Yeah, this one again. I was like, Street Fighter 6? I'm like, no way would that work on the Switch.
Complete roster of games. Capcom vs SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro. Capcom vs SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001.
Wait, no, this is different. What? Rival schools? No way, they brought it back. Oh shit. Capcom is literally like getting the rights back for everything.
Plasma Sword Nightmare of Pilstein.
Power Stone. Power Stone! Oh shit! It's over!
Power Stone 2.
People can now finally play it again! In a real console!
And is playable online. You can also
dude, last time it was Capcom and Marvel. Now it's Capcom and SNK. Capcom is just like getting everyone!
Fighting Collection 2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, jump into the fray when Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Yeah, we saw this one.
Its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th. Digital pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch November 22nd.
Oh my god, Rival Schools and Power Stone. Shit!
Please take a look at this.
The fighting game people are eating good. Tales game? Or Atelier game, one of the two. Tales or Atelier, it's one of the two. Atelier. Atelier? I think maybe? You see synth. Like, is it finally, okay, I'm obviously making this statement without any first-hand experience, but is this finally a not, like, light-hearted Atelier game? Because if anything, that's all I've been looking for. Atelier Yumiya! Okay, you have me interested, because, like, if anything, look, I'm not against any of like the previous Atelier games that have come out, but they just weren't my style. That one looked a little bit more my scope.
Adventures and allies await.
So definitely gonna pay attention to that one a little.
HD remasters of the first two Suikoden games.
Suikoden remasters?
In one bundle. Meet and befriend up to one.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying that because I know people are looking like love that game like crazy. I personally have never played them, but like, goddamn!
Spheres of influence while fighting for your cause. This collection adds new support features like the ability to speed up combat and automate battles with.
You're still waiting for the Steam part.
Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster, Gate Rune, and Dunan Unification Wars.
Well, maybe when we hear this one's release date, the Steam one will come soon. March 6th. 2025. So maybe March 6th on Steam also?
Gathering your companions and selecting their vocations, you can now customize their appearance, voice, and more. With the new Monster Wrangler vocation, you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and heal allies. There may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake ventures on.
That's still such a weird term to me. HD 2D. Like, were they not able to think of a name that maybe like rolls off the tongue a little bit better?
Originally released on the Nintendo DS
Ooh, a Castlevania collection. Wait, it just occurred to me. Oh no, Capcom already appeared. Because I was about to be like, Capcom, if you announce another like Mega Man collection here, please.
Plus, there's a gallery that includes exclusive art and a music player. Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system later.
Imagine.
Build something you believe in.
See?
The award-winning strategy series
returns
with Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Civ 7 is actually gonna be on the Switch?
Figures, including newly added leaders such as Queen Himiko.
I mean, I guess it isn't an intensive game, but like, isn't the world in Civ games like kind of like big? With a lot of small moving parts?
And conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations. You can even create
your own maybe they just heavily optimized it.
Using different civs with each new age. In the modern age, you can evolve your empire into Meiji Japan.
But then again, like, would you really notice some dips in frame rate in this kind of game? Probably not.
Can see your kingdoms collide in online or local play. Can you create an empire that stands the test of time? Turn the page on a revolutionary new chapter when Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
You saw some already. I mean, I did, I saw some also, but like, would it affect your gameplay?
On Nintendo eShop.
Probably not really. You just see it and you just move on.
Forge bonds transcending time.
This is Tales of.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series.
Which?
Remaster of the action RPG.
Jay says there. Okay, thank you. It looked familiar.
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard meet Sophia's children.
We will always be friends.
How much of the girls are True.
Several years have since passed. With their strong friendship and desire to protect their loved ones, the now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world. This remaster adds enhancements like destination icons and toggling enemy encounters, as well as downloadable
that's an interesting toggle to have. Like, look, if I just want to get from point A to point B, go ahead. Which I'm not gonna lie, with these kinds of games, it's honestly like a pretty good addition. Especially if you're already grinded enough.
Remastered launches on Nintendo
Switch
January 17th. 2 adorable adventures, 1 cozy bundle.
The art style is familiar. Sims? Wait, a Sims spin-off? Wait. Huh? Is My Sims like a thing since before, or is this like the first My Sims? Or is that their like delineation between the PC and the console games? First I saw her, yeah, I guess so. My Sims, oh thanks for the Google. 2007? Holy crap, it's been so long.
More help is wanted.
The Mayo FNAF.
Think you've got what
on
it
the
takes
Switch?
to manage this perilous pizzeria? Test your skills.
And also welcome
and your
Drazeric.
nerve
We've been
in
having
this
a good start of,
game.
week so far.
As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have
Is this a
plenty of
port
job
or is this a
duties,
new one?
Such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon, getting high scores by playing nostalgic
Getting the high scores. He literally missed every shot. He missed every shot.
But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar in 5 Nights at Freddy's. Help
Also, Drazeric, are you still on Civ 6? You're way behind.
This holiday.
We're at 5 Nights at Freddy.
If you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free
And yes,
story
there is
DLC
Civ 7 on
Five Nights at Freddy's
Civ 7
Security
on
Breach,
Switch.
launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games launching in time for the holidays.
Interesting. It's registering my mouth is open when I put my hand on my chin. Yeah, it was just recently shown a while ago, which I was honestly surprised, like, it looked like it handled better than I would have expected, to say the least. Okay, so I do remember, I think these ones are just updates of stuff that we've seen before, like a quick montage. Right, a reminder that this game exists. Which, again, they somehow do have the properties. A lot of them. Returning the Switch into a pocket warmer for Civ 7. Look, you're gonna go to like an office outing or like a get together with friends and you're like, yeah, we're gonna play Civ 7. Yeah, you started in the morning, you're still playing it, and the day has changed. I'm trying to think if this is supposed to look familiar. Not ringing any bells. Very anime. Of course it's a farming game! Of course it is!
After a the energy sources
it's like every time! Oh, wait, Rune Factory. Okay, wait, that explains a lot. I mean, Rune Factory is a farming game, so to be expected.
As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance. Use the sacred drum.
Though it made it seem like you could choose the gender of your character.
Sacred parasol to summon rain. These treasures and
like it's either you can choose a female main character or the male main character, maybe.
Restore this once fruitful
unless that was always there since
fields.
before. Like I haven't played them
Construct
yet.
houses and more to revive nature and establish prospering villages.
But ooh, I do like that aspect though. Like actually like having to manage like how the water, the irrigation system.
Beware, monsters may lie in wait.
Oh, you haven't seen Rune Factory? Rune Factory is very much a Harvest Moon, but definitely with a much more focus on combat. But it does have like the farming, the marriage system, relationships, you know, those aspects.
As you settle into village life, get to know the community around
like honestly,
you and deepen your relationships
I won't
friendship
say like
or even romance.
a
wedding
cult following, because I do feel there is a decent following to it, but definitely not as big as it deserves, I feel.
Guardians of
Drazeric, you shut up! You shut up right now! I'm gonna time you out!
Please take a look.
Rune Factory came first! Really? Really? You gotta do that to me?
Epic saga in Yakuza Kiwami.
You gotta do that to me, huh?
A Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch.
Take your 88 seconds off.
A young girl on the run. Two individuals whose fates intertwine. Set in Kamurocho, Japan's largest entertainment district, Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld while confronting rival gangs.
You know, honestly, Yakuza on the Switch makes the most sense because you can play it on the go and stop it anytime. Like this makes the most sense of all of the games. I mean, of all of the franchises to really need like a Switch port, especially with how big it is.
So take a break from brawling every once in a while.
You can definitely see the jaggedness in the models, though. That's for sure.
Discover how the epic series
yeah, but Rune Factory has always been in like the portable platforms.
October 24th.
Yakuza, isn't this like their first time?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Eh?
Thank you for watching.
That was pretty abrupt. I mean, to be fair, there were a lot of really good things for like fighting game fans, RPG fans, Suikoden fans, farming game fans. Like, I mean, a good showcase overall for like what's there, but yes, I am kind of like surprised it just ends.